Okay, full transparency, I'm busy. I needed easy content. There's also a big announcement at the end of the video, so stick around to the end. Anyway, here's some hate comments. So to start us off, we have one from my most popular video on Luce, the Vatican's anime mascot. Luce is just short for Lucifer. You're gay and your third hamster has diabetes now. Promises made, promises kept.
You're gay and a pox on your third hamster.
The next one comes from my video on demons. Another American Catholic who doesn't understand the fundamental cultural differences between Japan and the West. He then goes on to explain the difference between Oni and demons, and at one point he refers to demons as spawns of Lucifer, which to me betrays a total lack of understanding of what Christians believe about demons. Oh, and he ends it by yelling that Japan doesn't have to cater to your American beliefs, and FFS, demons in Demon Slayer, and most demons in Japanese media are Oni and take inspiration from Oni mythology and lore. Hey, genius, I know! Kimetsu no Yaiba translates to Oni killing blade, so keep Oni in the name. Contrary to popular belief, if you're going to export something to the US, you most definitely do have to cater to American beliefs. Take a page out of Naruto's book, call it something else. The word demon means something here, and I'm tired of pretending it doesn't. This next one comes from the same video. It says, I think trying to impose a limit on what can be allowed for demons in a fictional story isn't good. It's anti-creativity and making up arbitrary rules for no reason. There's no reason why demons couldn't be good or couldn't be benevolent. First, the rules aren't arbitrary, they're objective and unchanging. Second, I understand that in fiction anything is possible, but as the video in question establishes, there are real-life consequences for the audience. You wouldn't like it if a show claimed to be about a serious topic that you cared about, and then it went and totally mischaracterized every bit of that topic. Insert whatever national or historic tragedy comes to mind. You see how that's disrespectful. Well, I find that disrespectful to what I hold to be the most important thing, my religion. Next one is from my response to Jet's defense of Shigaraki. Full disclosure, I think this guy's a kid. I won't rag on him too much, but here's what he said. Not gonna lie, this video kinda sucks. I completely agree with the other guy. Dude stole his thumbnail. Shigaraki was very much in the right. Obviously not the whole killing part, but for most of his and the league's motives are justified. He then goes and responds to every point I make, which like props, but I won't respond to all of them because that could be a video on its own. He says I'm just hating, he implies that I'm brainless, assumes that I've only watched half the anime when I've actually already finished the manga, and that I'm doing nothing but calling Tomura evil over and over again. Which like, yeah, because it's true, but I just don't think that you're appreciating that my arguments go deeper than that. Like, part of the video is dedicated to explaining that even if Tomura was right, he's still wrong and he had no plan for the future, and that maybe people who are out for revenge shouldn't be the ones making world-altering calls about how society should be run. Okay, last one. This is from my latest video on the dangers of fan service. Give that one a watch, by the way. It flopped, unfortunately. Anyway, I can't read the whole thing. It's way too long and you can pause to read if you want. I'm just gonna address the main points. So to start, he labels it an emotional argument rather than a factual one. Now, while emotions are a point of discussion, they're not where this argument originates from. The argument I put together was an attempt by me to express a truth taught by my faith in psychological language. Next, he claims that real-life stimuli and virtual stimuli are different. Yeah, no kidding. But it's false to claim that virtual stimuli is self-contained and only worsens itself. Ask any of the Zoomers who grew up during ElsaGate 1.0 what kind of sick perversions they developed as a result of consuming that content, and then ask them if that desire extends to wanting to act it out in real life, and you'll see that I'm right. Heck, how many fursuit furries credit Lola Bunny as the source of their behavior? Not just thoughts, not just acting out on the internet, their behavior in real life. Now, for the Mortal Kombat analogy, maybe I should have specified. I didn't mean kids playing Mortal Kombat. I meant kids seeing a fatality with no context in Mortal Kombat. Next, he addresses my argument that there's only one kind of authentic intimacy by pointing to biology and how, if we were designed only for that one kind of intimacy, that we wouldn't develop feeling arousal at around age 10. Presumably because no one actually gets married at age 10. This is a horrible argument. First, the reason you develop this faculty at age 10 is because your body's about to hit puberty, where you develop the faculties necessary to act on attraction according to your biological design, your reproductive telos. It's preparatory. Second, I could totally take your logic and argue for something way worse, by the way. If you're arguing that we're designed to experience arousing stimuli by age 10 biologically, and that this isn't a perversion of your faculties, how do you account for the fact that both genders are capable of reproduction by around age 13? Would you say that perhaps utilizing those faculties at that point would be disordered, illegitimate, kinda yucky even? You know, especially because there's serious life and death risks if done before age 18. If so, then you've just conceded that there are cases where, just because those faculties can be engaged, doesn't mean that the body or the mind should be subjected to this engagement, or even that they're designed to handle it at all. Last thing I want to touch on is this accusation that I'm trying to impose my morals and beliefs onto others. You are entirely correct. Repent and believe in the gospel of Jesus Christ, the Son of God, and be saved, or burn forever in the lake of fire, which is the second death. On that jolly note, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for 500 subscribers. I'm really happy to have made it this far in this relatively short amount of time. It's really encouraging to know that so many people care to listen to me yap about anime and Christianity and all that. Oh, and here's the announcement. I'm going to make it a priority from now on to turn viewer suggestions into videos of their own. So if you have an idea for a video, feel free to tell me in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed rest of your day.